All right, hello guys, welcome back to this channel. I got a question just now, and the person was asking me that banks, that he got an information that banks don't collect the tax ID that is generated for you to be able to open a bank account. Now, this is actually a very wrong information, and I'm here to set the record straight. There has been a transformation from the TIN number, which is popularly known, to tax ID, which is the new concept for the TIN number. If you had a TIN number before now, it is no longer usable for account opening. Now, your tax ID has replaced your TIN number. When you want to open a bank account, in fact, no bank should be accepting TIN number from anyone. What the banks should be accepting is tax ID according to the new tax law, right? That started implementation as of January 1st, 2026. No banks should accept TIN number. Rather, they should be requesting for tax ID. So if you have a bank that is still requesting you to get a TIN number, the fact is that you can no longer generate a TIN number. Now, if you want to generate a TIN number from before now, TIN number can be generated from the CAC portal on your certificate. But for the past 2 months now, it has been difficult to do that because the FIRS, which is now NRS, is trying to migrate into the release of tax ID instead of TIN number. Aside that, it's very important to take note that the new transition into tax ID is going to help to unify all the different entities that we have for different processes. What am I saying? For the individuals, the tax ID will help unify your NIN as well to make it to become a tax ID. And that is why when you want to generate your tax ID, one of the major requirements is your NIN, your date of birth, and your full name. With that, you'll be able to generate your tax ID. With that, you don't need any other information to generate your tax ID. And for a business or corporate entity, what you need basically is your RC number. So it means that your RC number is a valid tax ID. But once you input the RC number or the BN number or the IT number for different category of business that you have, you would be able to retrieve your tax ID from the system. What do you do in a situation whereby the bank is rejecting your tax ID? All you need to do is simple. Now, the tax ID needs to be validated, and the validation of the tax ID is very crucial. The validation is done at the FIRS office. Now, the TIN number that you have before now, if it has been validated, fine. But if you want to go and open a bank account, what you need to do is to get the tax ID and as well validate the tax ID. Now, what the validation process does for you is this simple. It helps you to be able to have access to the tax promise account. Now, the tax promise platform, you will be able to carry out different other processes. Now, you get a login details to the tax promise account. On that tax promise account, you'll be able to file your VAT. You'll be able to carry out tax clearance, be able to pay your tax, and different other processes on just one platform without having to go to the FIRS office, especially if you know what to do on the platform. So that is why I believe if you are getting rejection of your tax ID from the bank, you need to go ahead and validate that tax ID with the FIRS. How do you do that? Go to the FIRS office, ask them that your bank is rejecting this tax ID and you need for validation. In fact, do you know that even before now, if you go to the bank with just your TIN number without a validation done on the TIN number and the TIN number being moved to the tax promise, you won't be able to get the account open. So it doesn't make any difference. What you had before is still what we have before is still what we are having right now. But the difference is that we are no longer using TIN number, but we are using the tax ID. So if your bank is rejecting your tax ID, just go ahead to the FIRS office and ask them to validate the TIN number. Once the validation is done, you'll be able to use the TIN number for every other thing that you want to use it for. So if you need to open a bank account, simply validate your TIN number and you're good to go. I hope this video has been informative to you. All you need to do if you want to get a tax ID, especially if you don't know how to, do well to watch some of our videos. And if you want to get it on a very good document, we provide that as a service. We are going to be dropping a link in the description. Click on the link, reach out to us, and we'll help you generate the tax ID for your business. We can also generate for you as an individual. Once the tax ID is ready, we will send it to you in a document format, and then you can print it out or copy the number, whatever you want to do, and use it for different processes that you want to carry out. My name is Akinbola Ezekiel. Do well to share this video with as many people that are having issue with the tax ID not being accepted in the bank. And subscribe to this channel. Make sure you also click on the notification bell and give this video a thumbs up. I would love to see you in the next video. Thank you. God bless you.